I've just received the first batch of 10 clips from one of our accounting clients. I'm really excited about this. I'm always on the prowl to better our SEO ability. And the one thing that's evident is Google is having a very hard time identifying what content is true, what content is good, with all of the AI stuff going on. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, we could have written a high quality piece of content marketing, a listicle post, sent some links to it, optimized it, sculpted it, and it would have ranked at the top of Google above the ATO. I think we had an article there for over 2 years that ranked higher above the ATO, above all the banks for things like what can I claim without receipts, tax deduction tips and stuff like that. And so a lot of our blogs, a lot of our websites ranked for those long tail keywords that delivered lots of traffic, property investment blogs and guides. And then all of a sudden, Google started to see thousands of perfectly written and researched pieces of content on the same topic. And so how we're beating that is every single one of our blogs, I'm trying to make every single one of our blogs comes with a video of the client, so founder-led videos where we create a bunch of questions for the client to record answers for, like an FAQ, but answered by the actual accountant, the senior, the director, someone who's an authority on the space. Those blogs are now, can I gift money to my children? So a common tax question, right? They've answered the question, they've researched the question. A lot of the time they don't need to research because they're accountants. They know the answer without needing to script anything. So the results and the answers are just a natural. And so that gets processed, that makes for great social media content, great LinkedIn content. It will go at the top of the blog as well as a well-written blog article on the topic. And at the bottom, we're putting a lot of emphasis on SEO authors, meaning the accountant and the accountant's LinkedIn account and any other sort of publications which cite them, we link to them. In other words, showing Google that this is a trustworthy piece of content written by a real accountant. Here are their credentials. It's like the Medic update 10 years ago, or whenever it was, when all of a sudden medical sites started to get hammered by Google because it's like, how do we know that this article on these pharmaceutical products is trustworthy? Right? So, same scenario. So, moral of the story, we're blending video production with SEO. I should probably explain it a bit different. We're doing more that builds real brands. Real brands get real results and rankings from Google. And I say that because I still have hundreds of my own websites that are not real brands, and I see them being thrown around. And I see the ones that I apply brand-like assets to, and I'm seeing them move up, I'm seeing them move down, and then there are client campaigns that I have access to where it is a genuine brand. It does have real Google reviews, it does have real authority people. What is sometimes difficult is when the business owner, and not everyone can get in front of the camera, that makes campaigns harder, because at the end of the day, I need to show Google that we're a real brand. When the business does not embrace acquiring Google reviews, makes it really hard. When the business does not have a physical location, and not all businesses do have an office, right? So it just makes things harder. It just means I need to double down on the things that we can do, more links, more blogs and things like that. But what I found in doing SEO for the last 15 years, I think Kyle Roof said it perfectly. It's the lack of a factor. It's doing all the things that we know Google, and it's the thing that you don't do is the thing it's going to pull you down. It's the lack of a factor. So getting your H1s right, getting your meta descriptions, optimizing speed, design for mobile, backlinks, content, on page, off page, all of the things. And then there's brand assets, Google reviews, all the little micro factors that come into play. Really excited to arrange for the next batch of videos for you, Brenny and Dan. And yeah, so we're actually evolving for this video content to be on the service pages as well. So if there's a service page on individual tax returns, you'll have a video from the owners talking about answering common questions about individual tax returns. From an SEO perspective, imagine what's going to happen when a user hits that page and there's a vertical video, landscape video, what kind of a video, It creates user engagement, pushes up time on page on the site. Users hang around, more likely to inquire. But it's more so from an SEO perspective. Google will see that there's valuable, engaging assets on the site, so rewards us with better rankings and more traffic. That's the goal, right?